Welcome to OWTV. I'm Anda the Panda, and joining me is Yoham from Esports. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. What about you?
I'm doing great. Excited for this interview. So to start off, this offseason, as many, has been a roller coaster. Can you walk us through how this team came together?
We were Quick Esports before in stage 2, and then we got relegated and also lost in promotion relegation and dropped down to FaceIT Masters. And a lot of our players found new teams, and I was like, I'll just take the spot and make something fun. I was like kind of burned out, so I just wanted to make a fun team. And then somehow, I guess the Ultimates, the team, they dropped out. They couldn't fill the roster, and we got the call to the big leagues, and we're like, well, let's just do it. And then I kind of built the roster as a chill team for like FaceIT Masters, and brought a bunch of new players in that are both are like new to kind of up and coming. So, but now they go directly into OWCS, so that's pretty fun.
Great. So yeah, you tweeted that this team was originally made to chill in Masters. Has that feeling changed now that you're in OWCS, or is it still the same?
I mean, I'm not gonna say that we're not trying, because of course we are, but we are also like aware that we're maybe not a team made for OWCS. So we're still going in with the mindset of just mainly having fun, doing our own thing. Kinda. We're still like kinda ramped up a little bit in scrims and whatnot, because we think that there's some teams that maybe we have a chance to win against, or at least take some maps to make it more entertaining. But we're still kind of in the mindset of let's just focus on having fun, because we know we might not win it, or something like that.
Of course, but like as you said, I think especially we've seen this last stage that there's always a space for a surprise.
Yeah, for sure.
When did you find out that you got this spot? Were you expecting it to be freed up, or did it come as a surprise?
It was actually a pretty big surprise, because I was like on vacation and just chilling, getting ready for FaceIT Masters, and then our manager was talking with another manager of a team that was picking up players from the Ultimates. So that's kind of how we found out. And he was like, oh, maybe you should talk to the admins. And then that night we contacted the admins, and they were like very helpful and telling us, yes, please open a ticket and we can explain the whole situation to you guys. And then it kind of just happened from that. It was like maybe a day or two before roster lock or something. So
okay,
it moved fast.
Yeah. You really had to run. At least you already had the team already assembled, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Great. And about that team, as you said, there are a lot of like new faces for people who might only watch OWCS. What can you tell us about those new faces?
I mean, the new faces, we have Snowdrop. He's not really a new face, but he was on our roster last season, but towards the end and when we got OWCS, he got benched. So, but now he's back to playing. He's a very mechanical player, very fun guy. That's kind of the main thing of all these players. We just found chill people. And then Zero and Evil, they're both flex DPS. They're good friends with other people from the team. I just got to know them now from when they joined. Evil is a very good Tracer player, and Zero is just like an all-around flex DPS, pretty good guy. And they're also just chill and fun to play with. And then Jonte, the other flex support, was kind of my personal scout. I was like, because that was actually the reason we picked him up, is because I couldn't play the first week of FaceIT Masters. But then that never happened. And then I was like, I need to find a flex support that can take my spot for that week. And then I've seen this guy in ranked, and he seemed like a chill guy. And he's shaping up to be one of my like favorite players, because he's just a funny guy. So I was pretty insistent on keeping him on the roster for OWCS as well.
Great. I'm excited to watch, especially since, as you say, this team has a very friendly vibe, and I think that might be a lot of fun to watch for the audience.
Yeah.
And just to get to know them a little bit better, who do you think in this team is the brains? Who's the most fun, and who's the most passionate about it?
The brains is definitely our main support, Strebber. he's kind of like the guy that after we lose or something goes wrong in a scrim, he'll like kind of just break it down and be like, I think we should do this, this, and this. I mean, we also have our coach, of course, who's kind of the main brain, but of the players, it's definitely our main support, Trevor. The most passionate is definitely the tank Skytor. He's very happy about getting a shot at as like a main player in OWCS, so he's like going all in as much as you can on like this kind of team. And then the funniest guy, I would definitely say it's the Jonte, the flick support. He's just a very joking guy. It's pretty fun.
Great. Leading up to stage 3, there was big patch, new season. How have Scrims been leading up to it?
We haven't scrimmed. I mean, we have scrimmed, but not that much because we're not doing that many blocks. We weren't really sure what to play. We kind of stuck to what we played pre-patch. But now we kind of figured out that maybe Wuyang hero is quite good. So now we're kind of like going towards that. But we were kind of just playing the same. But now we're trying a bit more of the double flex DPS comp as well, which we're basically just seeing what they play in Korea now, and then we're kind of like trying to see if that fits us.
Yeah, that there's definitely an advantage of other regions starting before, so you can get a feel of how it works. And especially with, as you said, the new hero Wuyang, how do you feel that the gameplay is?
I wasn't really confident in the hero to begin with, but then after like playing the hero a couple times in ranked, and especially in ranked, it almost seems like a must pick. And then also seeing them play the like decent amount in Korea. I don't know. It's kind of like it's weird. I'm still not 100% sure about it because he does seem kind of weak into like comps with like Diva and Tracer, but on the other hand, he also just has like so much survivability and movement. So I think he's going to be played a lot.
Who actually in your team is the one playing Wuyang, if we can know?
We can. Yeah, you can. It's me and Jonte right now. We're planning on mainly putting Jonte on it. That's kind of like where he comes in as the other flex support. He's been grinding it a lot in ranked, and then on the maps where we feel like we can play double flex support, we'll probably have him on the Wuyang if the hero shapes up to be what we expect.
Okay. And in this preparation for stage 3, what has been the role of your coach PNR?
I mean, again, we're kind of like the chill team. He's just a very good friend of ours, so we just kind of asked if because he didn't find anything in the off season, if he could join. Because I'd already kind of built the roster, and then he was like, "Oh, do you still need a coach?" And I'm just like, "Of course, he's a good friend." So he's just in here, kind of giving us some direction, especially helping out the new players, doing a lot of one-on-one bot reviews with them. So he's just kind of helping us like get a direction and an identity for our team.
So like the captain of the ship in a way.
Yeah, you can say that. Yeah.
What goals do you have set in mind for this stage for Queek?
I mean, main goal probably just to have fun. We don't want to like have a bad environment. I think that's the main thing that we're going for, because it's not going to be fun if people are mad after we lose a game, because it might happen. So that's like going to be one of the main things. And then I think another big goal of us is to not actually be like the team that gets full stumped. Like we want to put up a good fight, even though we're not like the most try-hard team putting in all the same hours as the other teams. We still want to put up a fight and maybe take some maps here and there.
I'm sure it will happen. I think I hope. What I've seen is that most of the times for teams like yours, there's a lot of support from the fans because they want you to upset other teams. So I hope that energy comes in and builds you up. First game is against PEPS, a former team of yours. How do you feel about the match?
Definitely an interesting match. I mean, we have scrimped them a little bit. We have had some success versus them, but not too much yet. We definitely think that maybe if we pull up on the day and play well, that could be one of the teams where we could put up a decent fight, as they're kind of newly formed. They do have former players of Quick, like Dip and Willis, my very good friends. So it's going to be fun to play against them again and maybe have some shenanigans in the match chat. And I mean, yeah, I know most of the players and the coach from that team from my past with them, and I think it's just mainly just going to be a fun match against them.
I can imagine. We'll all be excited to watch it next week. On that point, which team or player are you the most excited to face against this stage?
I mean, it's a bit of a. I think I want to play against the good guys Anomaly. They have their Flex DPS SXJ.
Mm-hmm.
He was actually on our team when we were supposed to play in FaceIT Masters, and then he like last second decided to leave for Anomaly, and then we somehow also got into OWCS. So now it's going to be fun to play against him. He's a very long time friend. Like, I've been playing with him, with and against him since 2021. So I want to play against him and have some fun. Hopefully, maybe beat him even.
I think there's a lot of. I think it's important for the audience to know all of the storylines between the players, and especially to know that there might be some words in the match chat, but it's all in good fun.
Yeah.
So with that, what message do you want to leave the fans for this OWCS Stage 3?
I just want the people to know that we're maybe not going to win, but we're going to try our best and have fun. And I hope they will keep supporting us, and especially Quick. Shout out to Quick, very, very wholesome org. Been good friends with them for the past many months, and so excited to represent them again.
Well, thank you, Yoham, for giving us a little bit of your time to come into this interview.
Yes, thank you too.